Well, we enter an active pattern here over the next few days. We've already seen some showers. More thunderstorms develop later today, but the big event, potential heavy rainfall, comes Thursday night, followed by a temporarily dry weekend. So we have this stalled front just across southern Minnesota, extending into southern South Dakota and south of the front. Temperatures in the 80s to near 90 degrees today. North of it will be mostly 70s, though the southernmost counties of the state will see temperatures probably pop into the low 80s. We already have this belt of clouds, broken belt of clouds, and some showers here. North of the front, but you can see the streamlines on the map. Winds out of the north of the front, winds out of the south of the front. That's an area of convergence, and that's the area that's going to be the focus here. Over the next 36 hours or so, we've got some pretty humid air, dew points in the 60s and even 70s south of that front. Not as humid north of that front. So normally we wouldn't see much north of the front, except we are going to see a couple things come together that'll bring some of that moisture our direction. But we have a slight risk of excessive rainfall. That means 15% chance at least that somewhere within 25 miles of that yellow blob could see flash flood issues here. So we're talking about a lot of rain. Upper level disturbance will come through tomorrow night. That's one trigger mechanism, along with a low level jet stream. We talked about this yesterday. Winds 4,000 feet above the ground, accelerate at night up to 50 miles an hour here. And that's going to transport that warmth and moisture north ahead of the surface front, creating a large area of showers and thunderstorms. So later this afternoon and evening, we'll see another batch of showers, and then most of the showers and storms overnight tonight into tomorrow morning will be in far southern Minnesota, closer to the frontal boundary. Now, if that boundary moves, so too do the thunderstorms. But later in the afternoon and tomorrow, into tomorrow night, Friday morning, we're gonna see these waves of showers and storms develop along that low-level jet, near that upper-level disturbance coming through, and we're still looking at a large area of 1 to 3 inches of rain. That'll be the average in this whole area of central and southern Minnesota. There are going to be amounts that are going to be higher, locally higher amounts. We use that terminology because there will be isolated pockets. Impossible to tell exactly where that'll happen, but we look at the models to see hints of what those amounts could be. And some of the models are pushing 5, 6, 7 inches of rain in spots. But again, don't pay attention to where. The models aren't good at that, just that that's a possibility. There is a very small risk of severe weather, just a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5 with tomorrow's storms, but mostly we're talking about a heavy rainfall event with these showers and thunderstorms. And it's going to be cool Friday, just 60s for temperatures here with those rain-cooled readings. And again, south of the front, much warmer. Next week does get warmer. We're talking about low 80s for highs, but it's going to be kind of a Miami pattern where we see sunshine during the middle of the day, clouds build, and a chance of thunder almost each day. We're going to have several little minor upper level disturbances moving through the flow aloft, and that's enough to touch off some of these isolated to spotty storms. So it's not going to be the dreary kind of weather we've been having, but more of that pop-up thunderstorm activity here. This is the European model's lightning forecast, and you can just kind of see everything lighting up here across the central US almost each day next week. Trying to time it out, really difficult several days in advance with those fast-moving little disturbances, but I would count on at least a chance almost each day next week. But there will probably be some dry days in there. 74 today. We'll see that second round of moisture move in later this afternoon and evening, and then the main event comes late tomorrow into tomorrow night, into Friday morning. 68 only for the high. Should be dry for the most part this weekend. 71, kind of cool though, still some lingering clouds Saturday. A little warmer, brighter Sunday, and then the next chance of showers and thunderstorms is Monday. Right now, Tuesday could be dry, but keeping that isolated thunder chance in there. But kind of every other day, at least next week, we will have a chance of storms, if not a chance of a storm somewhere in southern Minnesota almost each day next week. So yeah, we are not worried about drought anytime soon around here.